cracking? Another Friday, baby. I know what it is, baby. Open sessions and giveaways, baby. Yes, sir. Hope everybody enjoying their Fridays, man. Long weekend. Holiday on Monday and shit, you heard? Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There's a lot of shit at stake, man. You know what I mean? Just niggas gotta do what they gotta do, man. That's the bottom line, man. Ain't nothing to talk about. You just gotta do what you gotta do, man. Waiting for the peoples to pop up. Peoples pop up, give them their shout outs. Douglas Bender in the building, aka the Philly Kid. What's going on, baby? I see you, baby. Another Friday, baby. Esa Loca lined up, always lined up and ready to give y'all some good. Esa Loca in the building. I got your package in the air. Your package is in the air. It should touch ground in the next 2 days. Low in the building, baby. Few texts, baby. It's still only a few, baby. It's still only a few. Yes, sir. Yeah, trying to stack up these people so we can start the show. You know what I mean? We got MG Raid in the building, KGM Kyle. And we're about to give y'all these goods, man. You know how we do it, man. Every fucking Friday, man. Rain, sleet, storm, COVID, whatever, man. We gonna have a show for y'all, man. It be a fucking hurricane, nigga. We gonna have a show for y'all. That's true story, man. Yeah, let me let more people pack up and then we gonna start this show, man. You know what? We started to get it up there. Yeah, let me pause this. Shout out to everybody. Everybody tapping in. I already shouted the peoples that are tapped in already. Like I said, open sessions and giveaways every Friday. No drinking and driving. It's the fucking law. And what else can I say, man? You got my man Keith Vega in the building. I don't know why you still using that Reso, my nigga. It's about time you go back to Keithy V, my nigga. Facebook can't be that mad at you, man. Steve Levine in the building. The Lost Ranger. I haven't heard of this motherfucker for like 5 days. Fuck you at, Steve Levine, the ghost. George Santana in the building. Big G, you know how we do it, baby. I hope you still on your fisherman shit. And my man Suge Knight. Suge Knight always get love. That's my man, New York football giant fan. Out of the West Coast. Fuck with the New Yorkers, man. I fucks with Suge Knight, man. Yes, sir, man. All right, let's start this marvelous show. We're going to start with the message of the day. Then we're going to proceed like we normally do. Message of the day. Stop borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. For those who don't understand what that means, is if you owe your man Marvin $200, don't go to motherfucking Jeff. Ask Jeff for a loan so you can pay Marvin. Because you getting nowhere fast. You on a treadmill, my man. That's what you doing. You on a treadmill. You getting nowhere fast. Handle your business. Only borrow when you have to borrow. Don't borrow to be one up. Borrow when you have to borrow so that you don't get what you call in debt. Because when you in debt, my niggas, it's no game. I'm not in debt. I owe nothing. I might just owe maybe what? A light bill. I got to send them like $84. I'm not knocking those who are. But you want to stay away from debt, man. Let's start the show, man. Al York Sports. Raw truth. Every Friday, man. Ain't nothing changed, man. Only thing that changed is my apparel, man. Everything else, it is what it is, man. We gonna give y'all 100 and we accept 100 back. Nothing else. I ain't Stephen A. Smith capping. Talk about he got that Big Dog Robinson. Fuck out of here. Big Dog would have knocked your Daffy Duck ass out. Big Dog Robinson from the hood, my nigga. You ain't fooling me with that shit. You been capping too motherfucking much, man. Well, like I said, man, TGI Friday. Hope everybody doing their thing. You know, just stay focused on what's at hand and start borrowing from Peter to pay Paul. Let's start this motherfucker. Go to YouTube, like, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Y'all starting to do better, and I'm appreciating more that y'all learning how to do the YouTube. Like I said, I put it on the Facebook. Just click the page. All you got to do is click it. It'll bring you right into YouTube. It don't get no easier than that. DoorDash can't even fuck with my shit. Shout out to the East Coast, West Coast, Midwest, Las Vegas, New York City, LES to the death. Nueva York. Shout out to my man, Sam the Man, the shooter, hopefully back in Vegas sooner than later. Price Tag Entertainment and Media. Few checks, my man, Low, still doing this thing, man. My man, Mech One Beats continue to have that fire, man. You got the shirts and everything popping off. And last but not least, Aiyuk Sportsbook Review. My next casino is New York. Video dropping in a couple days. You do not want to miss it. I'm telling y'all right now. Let's go to sports real quick. Brian Breezy in the building. My lovely sister in the building. Loco in the building. Salute to all of y'all, man. The Golden State Warriors and future Hall of Fame guard Steph Curry have agreed on a one-year extension worth $62.6 M's. And now he's going to be with the Warriors through 2026-2027. Now, he ain't get the long term, but right now they just did one-year extension that'll keep him between 2026 and 2027. If I'm the Warriors, you want to lock him down at least another 5 years. That's the guy right now in the NBA. You know, the guy earned it, 4 rings, got MVPs, got all of that. Give Steph 5 years, give him a lucrative contract. He deserves it, man. He's going to be the last man standing in Golden State, man. Other news, the Clippers signed center Ivica Zubac to a 3-year extension worth $58.6 M's. Salute to Zubac, who's a very serviceable center. And the Clippers, if they get parts around him, he can play his part. Other news. In the Steel City, Russell Wilson, as expected, will start opening day against the Atlanta Falcons, a.k.a. the Dirty Birds. And, you know, he's the veteran quarterback. Justin Fields got a couple years under his belt, but Russell's been there longer. Let Russell start the year, and once he starts fucking up, pull his sleeve, bring in Justin Fields, and Justin Fields won't look back. But I like the fact that they start in Russ instead of Fields. Let Fields hold a clipboard early, and then once he's in, Russell's out of there. Because Russell only got a 1-year deal anyway, so he's out of there. So and like I said, I think Fields is the future quarterback. As long as he does what he's capable of doing, what he did in Ohio State, you know, hopefully they'll keep a coordinator for him so he's not flipping coordinators every fucking year. Nobody can succeed like that. Not even the greats can succeed like that. And you expect Justin Fields to succeed like that? But if you keep the coordinator right in there, let him build with the coordinator, let him learn the offense, Fields got all the fucking tools as a quarterback. He got an arm, he can run. Now you just got to build in some smartness. Other news. Before that, salute to Brian Ford. Everybody else tapping in, baby. World champion Boston Celtics signed free agent guard Lonnie Walker to a 1-year deal. Rich get richer. Lonnie Walker's not a bad player. You can bring him off the bench, average 9.8, 2.3 rebounds, 1.5 assists. The rich get richer. They got another solid bench player, and Celtics basically tied up everybody up. You know, they signed the guard, they signed Tatum to an extension. Brown got the extension, the forward got an extension. So they keeping everything they got, and they adding little pieces here and there. It looks like they're trying to make another run. Other news real quick before we get my man Mark Guillory in the building. The Houston Astros cut a deal with free agent outfielder Jason Hayward. Hayward's a 15-year veteran who can help in a lot of ways. And yesterday, he did exactly that. He got a key double yesterday. Put them up 2-0, then they went down 3-2, and they end up coming back. Hayward is perfect for Houston. You can start him. You don't have to start him against lefties. Just put him against righties. Great defensive player. You know, he's not really doing much, hitting 208, 6 home runs, 28 RBI, but he started out good with the Dodgers, and then he faded. But like I said, with the Stros, put him in for defensive purposes, pitch hitter, spot him in right field, low risk, high reward. Great pickup on both sides. I'm happy for Hayward, and hopefully he can have one more playoff run before he retires. Last but not least, after returning to practice last week following a hamstring injury, 49ers running back Elijah Mitchell comeback hit a wall. He's out for the season. Fucked up his shit again on Tuesday. Mitchell's ruled out. And, you know, it's sad because Mitchell is a perfect backup to C-Mac, Christian McCaffrey. Mitchell runs hard, solid player, missed a lot of games last year, and now is ruled out all year this year. Now they're going to have to sign Breida or maybe go find Raheem Mostert, who's out there and is available. They can replace him, but I feel bad for Mitchell because Mitchell's the young guy who's supposed to be the next best thing in San Francisco. Yo, where you at? Let's go, MG Rated. If you in the building, I didn't see you pop up. I hope you here because if you not, you're going to be on punishment again. What's up to everybody, man? Let me see if I get MG Rated. I didn't see him pop up, though. Let me see. Oh, he's in the building. All right, baby. My God's in the building. I ain't see his name. Hold up, y'all. Big day, man. Just like every Friday. Big day. Let me get my plugs ready.
What do you mean?
What
am
up,
I in the building?
Baby? Hold up.
What's
let me
up?
put my plugs on.
What's going
Before
on?
you start shit, let me get my plugs on. Hello?
Let's go. I got my jersey on, man. I got my jersey on.
Which one? Sun Devils? Oh, I see you representing,
that's right.
baby.
That's right. Tomorrow night.
All right, let's get started because you know the more time we take, less time you're going to have to, do your thing. All right, we're going to go right into the NFL. The NFL AFC South. Last year Texas won the South. Jags were second. Colts were tied with the Jags, but the Jags had, the better record of being second as far as, divisional wins, etc. And then the Titans was in last place. Now let's start with the Texans. I'm going to mention some draft pickups. If you know any free agent picks up, just throw them in there because I didn't have time to do all of that. Cornerback, Kamari, Lattister, they picked up. Tackle, Blake Fisher. Safety, Kalen Bullock. Tight end, Kay Stover. Linebacker, Jamal Hill. Running back, Jayla Jordan. Edge rusher, Solomon Byrd. And they picked up Marcus Harris, a defensive lineman. Now, they was 10-7. I thought they should have had a better record there, Mark. They play better than 10-7. C.J. Stroud and company. Now, they did get a lot of people hurt late, and they did make a nice playoff. They played the Baltimore Ravens, played them for a half there, and then got beat up. Your take on the Texans this year and what you expect out of them?
Oh, I expect them to challenge for the AFC Championship. I think C.J. Stroud, strong. Wide receiver core is strong. They had a solid draft. They have some.
They picked up Diggs, right?
Yeah. They got
big.
Got, Diggs.
That's big.
And they are. I'm not sure how good they're going to be. Let me put it like that. They have the ability to make the AFC Championship, possibly even a Super Bowl. It all depends on the quarterback play and the defense. Defense is solid. I love the coach, man. I love DeMarco. I think DeMarco's perfect for over there. I agree. He's defense first, but he's not slipping on the offensive side of the ball, and they have the right quarterback for that. I think we're going to see, instead of a sophomore slump, I think we might see CJ have a sophomore have a sophomore big year.
We'll just say show out.
Yeah, he's gonna do pretty well. There's a lot of tape on him. There was tape on him at the end of last year. He just kept on stepping up and improving every single game. It was the defense. Yeah,
it's one word I like to use for C.J. Stroud, and that's composure.
Yeah, this
young boy sits in that pocket, Guillory, like he's been there, like he's been in the NFL. You know how hard that is to do? You got guys in their third year out there with happy feet still. This guy is just sitting back there, Mark, like he's been there. Like, how do you do that?
I call it poise. He has pocket poise, and also he has the ability to feel the pressure and move. He can move, he can throw, he has great accuracy. He can throw a deep ball, he can throw accurate close up, he can throw the out route. He can throw that out route, the most difficult pass of a quarterback. He can do that across the field out route and throw it with precision. And when you can throw that ball and throw it deep and move and extend plays, you're like a young Russell Wilson that got that was with the perfect team, not just a team that was imperfect and you made it better. So I'm expecting big things out of Houston Texans.
Bro, the guy makes more third 10, third 11 completions for first downs as a rookie that I ever seen in my life, bro.
Right.
Anyway, let's go to prediction record because we got other teams to cover.
Oh, I think we got. I mean, we're going to go 12-5.
You must have seen me just like that, right? You had to see me just like that.
I think
bro, you threw me off because you said you don't know how they're going to do, and then you give them a high mark anyway.
No, I don't know how they're going to do, meaning I don't know if they're going to win this. They're a Super Bowl contender legitimately. I just don't know if they're there yet.
You mean to go through the playoffs?
To go through the playoffs. They're 12-5, though. They're 12-5.
Okay. Now we going Trevor Lawrence, Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't trust Trevor, but, he signed a huge contract. He's got the perfect quarterback body, if you want to call it. I call him a.k.a. Sunshine. Wide receiver Brian Thomas, they picked up. Offensive tackle Javon Foster. Defensive tackle Marson Smith. Defensive tackle Jordan Jefferson. D-back Jarian Jones. Defensive end Miles Cole. Running back Keelan Robinson. And cornerback DeAndre Prince. Now, I don't know how they did on the free agent market because I said I didn't have time to cover that. If you know anybody they might have picked up via free agency, be more than welcome to add them on right now. But what's your take on the Jacksonville Jaguars, who are not only to me, they super do. Like, they gave Trevor all this money. When you going to perform, dog, like on a high level throughout the season? That's my question.
Oh, hey, Sunshine is ready. You know from last season, I love me some Sunshine. I mean, he is a terrific quarterback. He just needs the pieces around him, and I think he got those pieces. But just how you named off their acquisitions, the focus is on defense for Jacksonville. That's what's been hurting Jacksonville this entire time while they've had Sunshine at quarterback.
But their offense been suspect too there, Guillory.
But not because
it's either their defense show up or their offense show up. They need both things to happen.
Not because of Sunshine. So, the wide receiver play needs to improve. I'm not sure they had a big free agency or a draft. I think they picked up some strong, good players, but no key improvements in these areas. But I think they're going to have.
Keelan Robinson, I think is that young boy from Texas is not that bad. He can run the ball.
No, he's not bad at all. But he's okay. Right. So we don't know what's going to happen with that. I don't think they've lost anything. So I think 11-6 is viable. And they're going to, they're going to be in the AFC, championship hunt. It's going to be a close AFC South, which we're not used to. We're not used to an AFC South battle.
I mean, they're always kind of tight over there, but they don't be having.
They're tight.
They don't have big records. They always have 500 records.
They're the worst record in the league.
There you go. Right. That I agree with, but it's always tight.
But now,
you know how many years I've seen every year they always flip who's the winner, and it's always a game, 2 games.
Right.
But they just don't be having no stud records no more over there.
Right. So we're gonna see an AFC South with these two teams alone that we're looking at like 10+ win.
That's
teams
gonna be
that are competing.
A while to the wild like. I agree. I'm going to say 11-6 if I'm happy. 10-7 is what I'm leaning on. But
I can't believe
Trevor Lawrence steps up and he does his thing, I'll give him the 11-6. Now let's go to the Indianapolis Colts, who still can't find a quarterback. I mean, they drafted a quarterback, but he's like a running back. They just got to get a real quarterback in Indianapolis if they want to start winning. They haven't had one really since Andrew Luck, and before that, Peyton Manning. And in the draft, they picked up defensive end. Forgive me for mispronouncing this. Latu. If you can say it better than me, say it. Wide receiver, Donald Mitchell. Offensive lineman, Matt Goncanes. Old lineman, Tanner Batoli. Safety, Jalen Simpson. And cornerback, Micah Abram. So those are all just little incentive, little pieces they put in here and there. But it's all going to come down to quarterback play, and I still don't trust their quarterback situation. Your take real quick.
I just don't think he's going to last 17 games the way he plays. I mean, he is a great athlete. Don't get me wrong. I love Anthony Robinson. I think he's like an incredible player. His mentality, though, is to run through people, not to like slide, not to run out of bounds. He's like he's like a young Cam Newton, but like on like Hulk venom or Hulk adrenaline. And I don't think he's going to last 17 games. So with that, I think they're going like probably 9-8, man. They'll be lucky to win 9 games.
I would say that's about right. Same record. They did improve defensively. They added some offensive linemen, but until you fix that problem behind the helm, and Robinson's not the answer. I mean, you could put him in on some packages. I would love him on that. But if you need a guy that can really just drop back and just cut the defense up, and that's not what he's made of. Unlike Trevor Lawrence and C.J. Stroud.
And let me just say this to be like really technical about Anthony Robinson, because I've been looking at him. He doesn't throw the tree, right? He throws some of the tree. He doesn't throw all the tree. So when you have that tape, they're taking away those routes. So he's going to have to run more this year than he actually did last year, because they're taking away all his strengths when it comes to passing. They're going to take those routes away.
Exactly.
So what have you worked on? But he's also coming off injury too. So I just don't, unless he's like made significant strides in his quarterback play in the pocket, which I seen
him in preseason. I mean, just threw it right to the linebacker. Like, I'm like, dog, like
I'm saying.
I mean, like, you see not just make mistakes like that, my guy. Like, I mean, listen, he's still learning. He's got a lot of ability, but I see him as a package guy, backup at best later in his career. But to him to be the coach starting, quarterback, and that draft just going to go more sour for them until they get their quarterback, bro. Let's move on. Let's not
wait. Sorry, not Anthony Robinson, Anthony Richardson.
Anthony Richardson. Okay, I repeated you too, so don't even worry about it. So we both were wrong.
Richardson. But it's still the same guy I'm talking about.
Cal, thank you, Cal, for the correction. We're not going to be perfect. I try to be perfect, but there's no way in the world I'm going to be perfect, man. Okay, let's go to the Tennessee.
He still can't throw the out route, though.
Yeah. That's what matters. Okay, Tennessee Titans 6-11. They made a lot of changes. They picked up tackle J.C. Latham, defensive tackle Tevion Sweat, linebacker Cedric Gray, cornerback Jarvis Brownlee. He's pretty good. I remember him in college. Wide receiver John Olin, safety James Williams, and edge rusher Jalen Harrell. They still got a quarterback issue. They got a young boy with an arm over there, but he was getting killed the latter part of the year. I mean, it was killing that young boy. And unless they give him time, they're not going to be able to do much. Your take real quick on the Titans, and then let's move on.
Well, you know what? These were the best of times. These were the worst of times. Losing Derrick Henry is going to cost this team a lot this season. We're going to see it's called in economics, they call it opportunity cost. They didn't keep Derrick Henry. The Ravens are going to exceed because of Henry. And what we're going to see is a 5-12 team out of the Titans in the AFC South.
Will Levy's the guy I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Will Levy, he's got potential. And then they picked up Mason Rudolph as a backup, who's actually a decent backup, but that's not the answer, bro.
Derrick Henry made up so much of their offense last season, and actually the last few seasons, that he's hard to replace that, and it's going to take a couple years to get back on track with the way the offense is supposed to perform.
Yeah, they got Tony Pollard, but what you getting out of Tony Pollard? You don't know what you're getting out of Tony Pollard.
Defensively, they're not going to give up that many points, but they're just not going to score that many points either. They're not going to be able to maintain the ball. So we'll see what happens.
Give me a prediction, Mike. Mark.
6-11.
Same thing?
I got him at 6-11.
I'm going to say 5-12 because unless Levy can get time and he can shred defenses, which I don't see happening, then I can see them even winning maybe 7-8 games. But he ain't gonna get no time, and if he don't get no time, their running game ain't enough, and they're gonna get swallowed all through the NFL. Okay, let's move on to college football games to watch. Let's go quick because I still got a last topic for you. You know, last one we took our time. I gave you your time, but now we got to speed it up a little bit.
Sure.
First game tomorrow I want to touch on. I'm putting this on you. I gave you it to do your homework. I didn't do no homework, but I do know both teams, so it's on you. 14 Clemson playing number 1 Georgia Bulldogs. The line is a minus 11.5 for the Bulldogs, 48.5. What's your take on this game tomorrow morning, MG Raider?
It's all about Carson Beck, the quarterback of Georgia. I know that the game has I think it's 12.5 point spread. I think Georgia's gonna beat the shit out of Clemson. I don't have any faith in Debo Swinney. I think they're overranked at 14. Georgia's defense is stout. They're returning actually a lot of starters. They're returning 21 out of 22 starters from last year, which is a great team last year. And they got the quarterback that threw for 3,900, almost 4,000 yards last year. So I'm excited about the Georgia Bulldogs. I don't think they're gonna have a drop off like Florida State did against Georgia Tech on the first game of the season. I think they're gonna go in. Carson Beck's leadership, his senior leadership, he's being that veteran stud is going to be great. The defensive strength of Georgia is just more so than any other team in college football. So I'm expecting a beatdown tomorrow.
By the way,
it's going to be 20. I would actually tease 12.5 to maybe tease 3 points out of that, 15.5.
I don't think you said it right.
I would actually go higher.
No,
I
don't want to put you in the box. Just say you like Georgia. I promise you, just leave it like that. You like Georgia on the blowout. Okay, talk about Carson Beck, 24 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, threw for almost 4,000 yards last year. So you're right on that. He did his thing last year. He should be ready to go this year with no Nick Saban coaching Alabama. That should be, I'm not saying it's going to be, but it should be an easier road for the Georgia Bulldogs. Now let's move to the other good game that I got on the map. Number 19, Miami Hurricanes versus Florida Gators. The line is minus 2.5 for the Canes, 54.5. Real quick.
This is actually a really great game. I'm going to watch this game because it's hard to call. If I was gambling, I actually stay away from this game. Both teams are in the same position. Situation-wise for their coaches. We have two coaches, Mario Cristobal and Billy Napier, that are, they need to make advances in their program. This is a tough first game for both. I think Miami's going to eke this one out. I know Florida's at home, but Miami just has a stronger team. I like their offensive strength. They averaged 31 points a game last season. And I just like their offensive strength, and they added some new defensive players. They have a coordinator, Lance Guidry. And they've only allowed 22.8 points a game. I'm liking Miami, and the resurgence of Miami. I think that one of my favorite wide receivers would love this. I think the U might be coming back. So I'm liking the U over Florida. The U? I like the U over Florida, actually by a touchdown. I think they're going to win by more than 2.5. It's not going to be a close game at the end. It might be close third quarter, but I think they're going to win by either a touchdown or more tomorrow.
Well, if I was a betting man on this game, I am a betting man, but I don't know if I'm touching this game. But if I touch this game, I like the over. Every time these two teams plays, in my memory, only in my memory, I don't have facts, they seem to score points. So I think there's going to be the same thing, maybe something like 31-27, something in that field, or maybe 35-28. I see points in this game. I will go over. I don't know enough about each side to take a side, but it sounds like you know what you're talking about.
Well, let me
they made Miami favorites. So if they made Miami favorites, what they thinking they're the better team. But I don't have an opinion on it. I would just go over. But let's go to our last game.
I would go over.
More things to do.
Well, the over-under is 54.5, so you're right on point, by the way.
Okay, thank you. Thank you for reminding me on that, too. All right, Sunday there's a game, by the way. Ooh. A lot of people don't know that. It's a big game. Your USC Trojans, number 23.
And my LSU Tigers.
And your 13 LSU Tigers. The Tigers are minus 4.5, 64.5. Now, my question for you, who gets the starting knob at LSU? Is it Ricky Collins, Knox Dyson, Colin Hurley, or Newsmeyer?
It's Newsmeyer.
Swan. It's Newsmeyer?
Garrett is the starter. Garrett's the starter.
Okay.
He had. I
So
mean,
you got Garrett. Okay.
he threw his last. He played in the bowl game in the Relia Quest Bowl. He threw for almost 400 yards, 3 touchdowns. So he's starting. He's looking pretty good. It's a different quarterback than Jaden Daniels, obviously.
Oh, obviously. Jalen Daniels is a beast. I think he's gonna do good in Washington.
But he's a different kind of beast. So Jaden Daniels is like a multifaceted quarterback. We have a pure passer now,
right?
In LSU, and so I'm a California kid, but I live in New Orleans, so I'm an LSU guy too. So this is a tough game for me. Thank God it's not over here in the swamp.
Now, this is on a neutral site, or it's going to be at LSU?
No, it's in Vegas.
Okay, so the neutral site then,
yeah. I think LSU is.
I love points in Vegas, dog.
Yeah.
You know what? Let me look. I mean, I believe you, but let me look that up. If that's in Vegas, I like points over there.
Well, LSU is favored by 4.5 points because.
No, but I'm saying I like them to score.
Oh, there's going to be a lot of scoring. I think it's the total points are set at 64.5.
Yep, so, Legion Field. That's what I wanted to know because we got a couple ballparks. It's in the Legion Field Dome Stadium. I like points in here, but I couldn't tell you. If I had a gun in mind, I'll probably say LSU.
If you like offense in a game, you're going to want to watch this game because there's not going to be too much defense. It's going to be probably 70 points scored in this game. Even though the over-under is 64.5, this is the one time that you probably don't want to go with the under. With that high of a over-under. The defenses are just too young. Both these teams have young defenses. They're retooling it. I think both LSU and USC both have new defensive coordinators. And they're just brand new programs that have lost big quarterbacks. LSU lost Jaden Daniels. USC lost Caleb Williams. So we have
you're in line.
We have new folks. I mean, and those are both
of their quarterbacks
with
with top 3 overall picks in the NFL.
Exactly. So this is the first time in a long time that following that kind of draft where you have 2 former quarterbacks that were the season before amongst the top 3 picks have the first game against each other with brand new quarterbacks. This is a huge game with regard to that because we don't see that too many times.
Right. So give me your take real quick.
I like LSU. I like LSU by a touchdown in this game. I'm just not enthralled with the head coach of USC. I like USC as a homeboy, but LSU is my home team. I'm gonna give them the home team advantage. And Brian Kelly's on the hot seat, and that defense is suspect.
All right, so LSU, right?
LSU. If he doesn't win this game, he might be fired.
Okay, let's go. We got 3 minutes to get choose one and why. Tell me when you're ready.
Sure, let's go.
Cornerbacks. Ooh. Cornerbacks with a C as in cake, my man. Rondé Barber, a.k.a. Momentum, or Patrick Peterson, a.k.a. the Stereo Cabinet. Who and why?
Rondé Barber is more physical. I like Patrick Peterson, more athletic. I think he can cover more wide receivers. I'm going to go with Peterson. He's more of a holistic cornerback. And also, I think he's a better tackler.
Barber's a ball hawk, though, bro.
I know he's a ball hawk.
Barber's a ball hawk. He get to that rock.
And Patrick, I don't only get a ball hawk. I get a cover corner too.
Right.
So that's why I like Peterson.
I like Peterson in college. I loved him in college. I loved him in his first couple years in the NFL with Arizona. But I wanted more out of him, and I never got it. He wasn't elite to me like I thought he was going to be. But the guy got all the tools, though. You ain't lying. Coming out of LSU, the guy got all the fucking tools.
Right.
But I just felt Guillory, like for me, I don't know about for you. I don't know if he reached your expectation. He never reached my expectation.
No, he didn't. He didn't reach anybody's expectation.
Okay, I'm glad you admit that. But he's still really good, though.
I think that when schemes, right? Barber was in a good scheme and in a good time.
Barber played over his expectations. To me, Patrick played under.
I think Patrick could be a cover corner now. I think Barber could right now. With the way receivers are coming out of college right now at 6'2" and above. I just don't think Barber.
So you got Peterson?
I got Peterson.
Oh, shit. I like Peterson better because I know his makeup But I'm going to roll with Barber because Barber makes some fucking plays, man. Even in the playoffs, he was making some plays all the way to the chip. So I'm going to go Barber because of the playmaking, not because he's a better athlete. So let me get that out there. The better athlete is Peterson. But I'm going with Barber because Barber make plays. I love Barber. Okay, let's go running backs. You ready? O.J. Simpson, a.k.a. the Juice. Or Adrian Peterson, a.k.a. All Day. And the Peterson before was Patrick Peterson. So let me not confuse nobody.
I'm going to go with O.J. Simpson. Not only is he a Bay Area, I'm going with the Juice, the Bay Area cat. But, I mean, you know, when you watch his tape, I wasn't alive when he ran. But when you watch him run, watch his tape, I actually watched him run. He had instincts that were beyond his time. He ran like Gale Sayers. And Gale Sayers, I think, to me, is one of my number one running backs in the history of NFL because I thought he was playing video games with in running back. And O.J. Simpson ran smooth like Gale Sayers to me. Adrian Peterson ran great in the schemes he ran in, but once he was outside of his element, that's when like he got hurt and like he couldn't really he didn't really run that well. But he wasn't as smooth. Very powerful one, very powerful. More powerful than OJ, but OJ is a natural runner, a natural football player, more gifted than Adrian Peterson. That's why I'm going with OJ.
Yeah, Peterson got a lot of Dickinson in him, though Dickinson's a bigger back, but they slashes. One thing about Peterson, though, when you take away those holes from him, he kind of like gets lost in his own game. Like he doesn't know how to do other shit to help him.
Right.
Like when you said OJ, Juice can do a lot of other things. If you stop him up the gut, Juice could go outside on you.
He'll turn it around.
Yeah, there's just a lot of shit that OJ could do to be very productive. I love All Day. But when I seen All Day where he didn't do shit in some games and like he couldn't get out his own way. But if Peterson gets going, though, he's one of the greatest. You seen he ran for like 300 yards a couple times. Like that's been rarely done.
But I ain't never seen Peterson go one way and then it be cut off and then come around and then go the other way. And
I'm gonna run with you with Juice, but barely. I like Peterson better, but I'm gonna run with Juice. I'm gonna run with Juice, especially the Juice in Buffalo. The Juice in Buffalo, not the one in Frisco. The one in Buffalo.
I'm kind of offended by the barely, honestly, because Adrian Peterson is not even a Hall of Famer. He's not going to be. He's not going to be a Hall of Fame running back.
I think he is. Well, we'll wait a couple years. We'll figure it out. All day.
You think Adrian Peterson is going to be a Hall of Famer?
I think he is. Hell
yeah. Well, then give me Bo Jackson then as a Hall of Famer. Then if you could think
Peterson got yardage. He's got a lot of yardage too.
It doesn't matter about the yardage. Give me Bo Jackson if you're gonna make Adrian Peterson a Hall of Famer.
Well, if you're gonna, I can see Bo getting it for the years he played, but just the years he played, but he didn't play long enough for me. Like Bo Jackson's definitely Hall of Famer. I just didn't think he played long enough.
I'm just surprised you think Adrian Peterson is a Hall of Famer. That's crazy.
I'm surprised you don't think he is.
He's not.
He did it in college. He did it with Minnesota. When a couple teams did his thing. I don't listen. We could be here all day talking about this. I got him in. I got Adrian Peterson. I think All Day did enough.
He's not a Hall of Famer.
Yep.
Okay.
My man just said it too right here. AP is definitely a Hall of Famer.
That's because he's a Minnesota fan.
See, you smoking Trulies. Anyway. 4 seconds left in the game, not 6, which still means you could bounce the ball and get a shot off. Kobe Bryant, a.k.a. the Black Mamba, or Allen Iverson, a.k.a. the Answer. Who you want with the ball with 4 seconds left? Talk to me.
Kobe, because I synced him do it. I synced him with SENTED. I seen him do it time and time again. Kobe. The Black Mamba was just lethal with 4 seconds left because not only can he shoot from deep, he can drive the ball all the way to the back. He's not limited.
AI can't?
No, he's not limited.
AI can't go to the hole. AI don't do what the fuck he want to do.
Not in 4
Hey,
seconds.
I did it to fucking LA in that championship, even though they lost 4-1. But he killed those motherfuckers.
And they lost 4-1. Kobe
It
has
don't
done
matter.
it.
AI had nobody.
Kobe has done it time and time again in the 5 championships that he has. 4 championships that he has. Time and time again.
Yeah, like my man said, watch the AI tape. Go watch some fucking tape.
Watch the Kobe tape too, though. Watch the different areas that Kobe has done the 4-second drill. It's not the same thing all the time. When you watch the AI tape, you see AI doing the same move all the time. If you're gonna pick
Kobe, if you're gonna pick, don't put shade on AI.
I'm not putting any shade on AI.
Now you trying to throw shade on All-Day Peterson.
When
just
you compare
say you
him
like
to
Kobe.
It's not just
the answer did that shit in Georgetown. He always, no matter where he was, he did it.
Well, Kobe did it with the Lakers when he was a rookie. So, like, you know, when AI was at Georgetown. So, like, it doesn't really matter what we're saying. Kobe
what
is
saying is 4 seconds. The reason why you want the ball. We're not saying who's a better player.
Why did we call him the Black Mamba?
Why did we call Iverson the answer?
Well, I mean, he was.
We'll talk next week, dog. Listen, we're going to be here. I got to get my man in. I got to get Kyle in. You just set yourself up.
You don't even want the answer.
You just set yourself up.
You don't even want the answer to that question.
Ain't no better answer than the answer.
You don't want the answer to the question because the answer is the Black Mamba. The answer is the Black Mamba.
This is the beauty.
I can't even believe you're comparing. You said AP is a Hall of Famer and Kobe is not more clutch than AI. You're out your mind.
4 seconds.
What's today? What's today? August 30th? Is it like?
I got people here agreeing with me. So you know what? It don't matter.
It's all good.
And they're not agreeing with me because they're my boy.
Crazy people agreeing with you about AI. They from Philadelphia. That's why. And Kobe's from Philadelphia.
Yo, just watch some AI tapes and then you'll understand.
People are agreeing with
Listen, I love Kobe, but one of my boys said it best, Noah Parker. He got the worst shooting percentage closing out games out of all the superstars. Look it up. It's something like 18%.
But he has the best winning percentage closing out games.
No, I'm talking about
winning championships.
Like last shot type shit. And I love, listen, I love Kobe.
Okay, so like
I love Kobe, but I'm keeping it real.
I love that. But then like you have to do comp and comparison. Look at Jordan closing out games. His percentage is worse than Kobe, but with the championships, your winning percentage shots are always going to be worse because you're shooting more to win.
You're not understanding. I'm talking about what everybody shot. People that shot. Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan.
Don't give me a stat and I understand the stat.
Larry Bird. All them niggas, Kevin Durant. They shot all as much as Kobe. Kobe's at the lowest.
Won more championships than AI.
Yo, where you at, KGM?
AI hasn't even won a championship.
Yo, great job. Great job.
It's all good.
Yeah, he never had shot.
I'll see you next week.
He never had shot,
because he missed the shot.
He never had shot. Yo, he had Mutombo. You can't win with Mutombo. You can't win with Aaron McKee, Derek McKee, fucking Eric Snow. You can't win no chip with those guys.
Make the shot to get to the championship. Kobe, Jordan, Larry made the shots. I don't care what their shooting percentage was. They won.
All right, yo, come on, KGM.
Let's go.
Yo, I love you. Good job. Listen, I love that we didn't agree. That's beautiful. We don't always have to agree. Great job. Next week, yeah, you're gonna be in next week, and I need you for opening day football.
One last thing. Arizona State versus Wyoming on Fox Sports 1 tomorrow night. Watch Xavier Guillory go off on the Cowboys.
I got him on the over on yards. Remember that.
Let's go.
All right, come on, KGM. What you waiting for?
All right, take care.
Great job, Guillory. KGM, you want to get in or what? We got Rocky Balboa in the building. What's up, Rocky Balboa? We got OGs tapping in today. Let me get KGM in the building. He's star-stuck on the conversation. I'm telling him to jump in, and he's just star-stuck on the conversation. What up, my brother? You ready to go?
Yes, sir.
This is the last week that you're going to be on my show without a hat. I'm telling you right now.
Listen, man,
I'm
running around out here.
You got backpacks. There's backpacks. There's trunks. There's bags you can put the shit in.
I need that forest green, though. That forest green looking dope.
Okay, let's get going. I'm going to sneak something in you. I don't know. No Diddy. I don't like how that sound. But something I don't think I mentioned to you. And before we even start this shit, let's talk about the Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Sanders. I didn't mention this to you. Do you think are they a playoff team yet? Or you think they just a team that's going to raise money, like everybody's going to watch them every week because they're like a must-watch, but they're not playoff bound? Talk to us real quick.
Last year they started hot and then they cooled down at the end.
3-0, yeah.
So, we got to see. It's a long season, and they got the hype. They got the professionals there. They got that one kid's amazing. Hunter.
Hunter, yeah.
He's phenomenal. So, that kid's going to the NFL. Definitely, he's going to be a problem.
Definite.
He's amazing. But
I like him more than Shador, but
I like him a lot.
They say Shador might be like top 3, but
I don't know. See. That kid's phenomenal.
Yeah. Hunter could play both sides, and he's going to gain some weight.
Yeah.
So, he's going to fill up that body.
That
kid's amazing.
I'm undecided there, but I could see them having a better year than last year. I could definitely see that.
Okay, but just tell me yes or no.
Playoff, man. I don't think
do they make the playoffs?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, give me a prediction record, then we moving on.
I don't know. They're going to do better than last year. They'll probably.
You see, like
I don't know,
8-4 maybe.
Nah, they're gonna get some wins there. They're gonna be beating some teams, but they're not making the playoffs though. So I'm gonna say they're gonna get more wins than last year, definitely.
Right, I'm gonna say no playoffs, more wins. I agree with that.
Wins.
No playoffs, but they'll probably
wins,
be the most watched team also.
I would agree with that, and the most bet on team too.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, let's move on. Big signing this week by the San Francisco 49ers, tying that up with Brandon Aiyuk. Finally, they reached a 4-year deal, which is 120 M's, which comes out to 30 M's a year. And now he's like the third highest paid wide receiver in the league. And he's also tied with Tyreek Hill and St. Brown. They're making the same amount of money, 30 M's. Is this the best fit for Aiyuk, staying with Frisco? Already Debo being there, and if I'm correct, Jennings is still over there, and they got a rookie they picked up that's pretty good. Or you think it would have been better for him if, let's say, he could have went to Cleveland and been their number one, or another team that he could have been their number one, because he's not going to be number one in Frisco. We all know Debo's the number one dude over there. I mean, they could make him a number one, but Debo right now is still number one to me in Frisco. You like the signing, and do you think it's the best thing for him also?
I love the signing because they got a great head coach. Purdy had a good season last year. They went. You're
gonna say Shanahan is a great head coach?
Yeah,
I'm gonna say he's a good head coach. He hasn't won a championship.
I think the year he
choked a couple times.
But you got to look at the quarterback, man. He's got Purdy there. It's not like he's got like the top guy there. He's got Purdy.
Yeah, but Purdy's a great game manager, though.
I don't think so. I mean, listen,
game manager. Listen, you're not listening. Game manager. Game managers have won championship. Look at Brad Johnson. Hold up. Brad Johnson, Tampa Bay Bucks, was a game manager. Who was the other guy that won that championship that also was a game manager? Bowler. No, not Bowler. What's the other guy from Baltimore Ravens? They say he was a gunslinger, but he was really more a game manager. The first time they won with Ray Lewis when they beat the Giants. What's that quarterback name again?
Oh, what the hell is his name, man?
I can't remember his name. Baldy dude. Another game manager.
Oh, my God.
So game managers can win.
That guy.
Rex Grossman made it to the trip with the Bears. Horrible, but he's a game manager. So what I'm saying is he's a game manager. And he's better than these guys I'm mentioning. His numbers were way better.
Listen, Purdy's a good player. I'm not saying he's not a good player, but
he ain't no MVP to me. When they were talking MVP, I wasn't having that MVP shit.
The year he
Lamar Jackson was MVP.
The year he came in, nobody had the 49ers doing anything, and Shanahan carried them all the way up into the playoffs deep. And then the next year, they get all the way to the Super Bowl. And, he made some mistakes in the Super Bowl.
He played all right.
No, I'm not saying
he played okay.
I'm saying Shanahan. Mm-hmm. Shanahan made some mistakes, calls in the Super Bowl that set up, Kansas City to come down, kick through. I can't remember the exact transaction that went down.
He does that. He did that when Atlanta was up 28 to whatever. He fucked that shit up.
I do think Shanahan's a good coach. I think he should have won Coach of the Year when the Giants coach won Coach of the Year. You know, I
Right.
thought having a backup quarterback, young guy in there, and still coaching him up like that, I thought he should have got the Coach of the Year.
Okay,
that
so
year.
we left the Brandon Aiyuk. Do you like the thing
I
or not?
like the signing because they're taking another shot at the championship here. They got all the pieces you need. They got a great defense. They got the best running back. They got, like you said, they got Debo. They got Kittle still. They got Purdy, and now you're signing your
And they
guy.
got that rookie. I think his name is Peasaw, if I'm correct.
Aiyuk is a big piece of what they did last year. Aiyuk does everything. He's a tough.
Hold on, let me give you the rookie they picked up.
He gets in the end zone a lot too. Aiyuk.
No, Aiyuk is nice.
I think Aiyuk might show you this year. He might take the number one.
The rookie name is Ricky Peasaw. He's supposed to be real nice out of Florida. So they just added more weapons on top of weapons.
Yeah, I think this is the year they're trying to get back and win the whole thing. They're making an attempt here.
If I was Aiyuk, I would have signed a 2-year deal, try to get the chip, and don't go elsewhere and be the number one.
Hey, you know what?
That's what I would have done. But he signed 4 years.
Money talks, bullshit walks.
There you go. Let's go to free plays before we go to choose one and why.
All right. So NFL's coming. You know, it's our favorite sport.
Yeah, but we're not doing NFL yet. It's still real early.
I'm giving 3 NFLs.
We got stuff next week.
I'm giving 3 NFLs.
But that's next week. I'm going to ask you for that.
What's going on? I'm going to get 3 more. I'm going to get 3 more next week.
No, we got it's too early.
Lines, you got to capitalize on these lines now, Al. These lines are going to move, my man.
Yeah, but I got guys that need games tomorrow, Kyle. Sunday. They don't want to wait next week. This is why give me an MMA. Give me something. They don't want to wait next week, Kyle.
I can't.
Sunday's delayed. All right, so we got no free plays today. Don't worry about it. I cannot give a week.
Come on.
I can't do that on my show.
If you wait,
listen, I love you, you my man. Listen, I love you, my man, but I'm not gonna break my code because I love you and you, my man. That's the code of the show. The longer we're gonna wait is to Sunday. We're not gonna do no next week.
The longer you're gonna wait, these spreads are gonna move huge. You're gonna miss out. You're gonna miss out. These player props that I got here is the first game. Come on, let them get that one at least.
Get one. I'm gonna break my code, but you're not giving out 3 a week and a half away. No, you're gonna give out one.
You got all right. The first game. What is it?
One. I want one.
It's Baltimore, Kansas City, right?
Okay, I can work with that because it's Thursday.
Flowers. Okay, over receiving yards, 53.5.
Okay, that's it. All right, great.
Flowers.
And then Friday,
62, though.
Friday we'll come back and we'll get you 3 plays.
The other 2, they're going to be up. They're going to be way up there. Right now, they're low.
Like I said, I broke my code for
Flowers,
you.
Receiving yards over 53.5.
I broke my code for you. Let's just leave it like that. I went against the grain for you. So I'm not going to go. You're not going to have me double up against the grain. I don't do that. Okay, so now let's do the choose one and why. Tell me if you're ready.
Let's go.
NBA guards. Tracy McGrady, a.k.a. T-Mac. Or Anthony Hardaway, a.k.a. Penny Hardaway. Who and why?
I'm going Tracy McGrady. I'm going Tracy McGrady. He's done a lot of things I never seen any NBA players really do. You know, he gave a lot of people the business, bro. I'm going Tracy. I mean, hey, that's my play right there. I like Tracy McGrady right there.
Okay, reason why I'm going to take T-Mac is because Hardaway was always injured. Now, if he wasn't injury prone, even a player said this the other day on an interview. I don't know. He went a little too far. He said he could have been on a route on Mount Rushmore. I'm not going to go that far.
He could have, definitely. He was a great player.
But he said Penny Hardaway was that good.
He's a great player. But
I'm not going to go Mount Rushmore talk, but I will say that if Penny had a healthy career, I probably would have took Penny over T-Mac. And I love T-Mac. I just think T-Mac took his game from Penny. I'm gonna keep it a band.
T-Mac was
Penny been doing
big.
all that shit. Then T-Mac went to another level. T-Mac took it to another level, but Penny was doing all that shit that T-Mac was doing with Vince Carter.
Penny was great. They're both great. But I think T-Mac.
I'm agree. T-Mac better longer career. Okay.
I think he could give it to anybody.
Okay. Quarterback. Steve Young, a.k.a. Grit Young. Oh, Aaron Rodgers, a.k.a. A-Rod. Who and why?
Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is one of the best I've ever watched, hands down.
I knew you
and
was going to say that. You love Aaron.
Listen. If Aaron Rodgers is healthy this year, you're going to see a Jets team. They're going to be kicking up over there, man. Watch. You watch.
A lot of people, I can see a lot of people say Steve Young because he's a real dual quarterback. He can really run. What I like about Aaron, I think he throws a better ball than Young, even though Young throws a pretty fucking ball.
Young's awesome. Steve Young was awesome.
I got Aaron over him with throwing. And I think Aaron runs enough. He's not a big runner, but Aaron can get you 6 yards if he needed it. You know what I'm saying? He's not like Eli and Peyton Manning back there where he can't get you no yards.
Yeah, he gets out there.
Aaron can get, but he ain't a true runner, but he could get, and just to saying that, the fact that he's so accurate and he's been doing it for years and his numbers blow Steve Young's numbers out the box, that's another thing, and he's still playing.
Yeah, Rodgers is the man.
So we taking A-Rod. We agree with A-Rod.
I'm hoping he stays healthy. I'm praying to God. Me and my boy Lazar, shout out Lazar. He got us tickets to the Monday night game, Buffalo versus the Jets. We're going to be there. So
that's what's up, baby.
We're going to get to see 2 good quarterbacks there.
Okay, now I'm going to change it up. I like to change it up, throw a little spice in my shit. We going with better nickname, and I'm going to do this shit maybe for the next 6 weeks because I got so many competition dope names. And once again, I created this. So if you see anybody do this, you know who started this shit.
Yeah, I mean, you got the best nicknames. You come with these nicknames sometimes, and I'm blown away. I'm like, I never heard that one for that guy.
Yeah. You ready? Better nickname. Stan Musial, a.k.a. Stan the Man. I love that name. Or Ted Williams, a.k.a. Teddy Baseball. Who? Why?
Teddy Baseball. Teddy Baseball is a good one. I like that.
No.
The player?
Teddy Ball Game. Teddy Ball Game. Let me correct it. It's Donnie Baseball, Teddy Ball Game. I fucked up. I was thinking dramatically.
Yeah.
It's Donnie Baseball, Teddy Ball Game. Who you like, Teddy Ball Game, or you like Stan the Man?
I don't know the switch there. I like the first one.
You like Stan the Man?
Yeah, I like Stan the Man there.
If I could do a tie, I would do a tie, but I can't. Wow, Teddy. You know why I got to roll with Teddy Ball Game? Because I got hats that coming out that's called Ball Game. And he got Teddy Ball Game. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get
He's
that
fucking
hat.
with what I'm fucking with. So I got to go Teddy Ball Game.
Teddy Ball Game it is.
Yeah, I got to go Teddy. I like Stan the Man, though. I swear to God. But I got to go Teddy.
You get the Ball Game hat.
Oh, definitely. We already had the shirts. I'm going to get the hat. I'm going to go see, my man soon and get that. Yo, close it out before we bounce, my dude.
Hey, shout out to Al York Sports. Everybody sub, like, and comment. Search KGM Picks. I'm putting out NFL picks, fantasy advice. We're going for the gusto this year for the NFL. Everybody lock in and make sure you tune in every Friday. Al's bringing the flames, baby.
You already know. KGM Sports, great job once again. We're going to holler sooner than later. Right, KGM Sports, baby.
Be good, brother.
Okay, all right. Yeah, guys, now we're going to do the spin-off. Give me a minute. If I'm correct, B4 is up on everybody with 3 wins, but we've been lucky to get some new winners. Reason why I say lucky, because I like stuff. Lorca came up. Lorca's actually won a couple the last couple of weeks, so she's actually, doing her damn thing. You know what I'm saying? All right, let me put a little music. Good luck to everybody, man. Good luck to everybody. Let's get it. We got my man we got Juanito in the building. What up, Juanito? Baltimore Raven fan, my guy. We need to see more of you, though. And hopefully football's here. You're going to show some more love. My man Juanito, baby. All right, let me do this real quick. Hold on, let me turn the mic around. Give me a minute, guys. I don't want to be actually yelling for no reason. Oh, we got my man Venner in the building. My man Venner. Venner played one time. He won and never played again. He said, Al, I'm up 1 on you. You ain't getting that money back. I ain't mad. Hold up.
Shit. Give me a minute, guys. Trying to get a little more volume. All right, here we go. 1 through 20. Round 6, giveaway 1. Beat 4 leads everybody. Steve Levine right behind. And a couple of more people are right behind. 1 through 20, we going summary next. And then we out of here. Another Friday, guys. Okay, 1 through 20. Here we go. Let me marinate these bad boys. Shout out to all the winners, guys. Good luck to everybody. On my call, you know, if it's some funny shit, I'm going to umpire, no play. Here we go. Here we go. Giveaway 1, round 6. No play. You got a ball that came out, no play. Hold up, guys. I think my spinning shit came on. Where the fuck that shit went? Hold up, guys. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Giveaway 1. Round 6. Winner is. Got a winner. You got a winner, baby. Let me back her up. You got a winner. Yeah, Venom won and said, fuck it, Al. I ain't playing no more. I got one up on you, Al. Fuck what you heard. Winner is giveaway 1. Number 16. Number 16. My man Keith Vega, baby. Keith Vega took the last 2 numbers. Real talk. You can inbox him and ask him if you want. There was 2 numbers left. I hit him up. I said, dog, you ain't playing a while. What's good? He said, I'll take the last 2 numbers. And Keith Vega, number 16, has won one of the last 2 numbers. Salute to Keith Vega. Keith ain't winning a while. He hardly plays anymore. I'm trying to get him back, you know what I mean? Him and Raul. We need Raul back. I miss my old guys. Okay, here we go. Remember, I'm a one-man gang, guys. I got no help. I don't want no help. 21 through 40. Giveaway 2, round 6. Round 1 winner, Keith Vega, number 16. Keith gonna be happy because I got some new shit. And I'm about to get a bunch of other shit. New apparel coming soon. I got like 3 names, bro. Or 3 more names. Let me say it right. Y'all know I stay stacked with the names. All original shit. Here we go. Here we go, baby. Keith Baker, baby. He ain't winning in a while. He's going to be really happy. All right, here we go. Giveaway 2. Round 6 winner is. Let me shake and bake them, baby. Shake and bake them. Marinate them. Whatever you want to call it, baby. The winner is El Toro, baby. The winner is. We got a winner. We got a winner. Let me back it up. Giveaway 2. Round 6 winner is 25. 25. Gotta be Tango. Damn, I haven't said that name in like 2 fucking years. Tango's been getting love for my man Chico. So Tango gets the win through my man Chico. Salute the Tango, baby. Tango, you know I gotta keep it a buck on my show. I don't sweeten nothing out, baby. It's all factual.
Salute the Chango, but thanks to Chico, Chango's your winner. Summary coming up. All right, let me pause this. Wow, we got Keith Baker, who haven't won in a while. Chango, I haven't said that name in like 2-3 fucking years. So I like to get that new flavor because, no, like I said, no offense to the old cats, but the old cats, they got like everything I come out with. Like sometimes you gotta just get a little break there and let somebody else get something. So it seems correct. You feel me? It ain't no favoritism. It just gotta seem correct. You know what I'm saying? And with that, let me go to summary real quick. We took care of the NFL, AFC South. We took care of me and Mark Guillory. We tapped on college football. We gave leans, not free plays. We gave leans. Those are like leans that we know if there's a side we like, they're not free plays. We talked about that. We gave some choose one and why. Then we bring on my man KGM Sports. Talked about the Brandon Aiyuk situation. Was it a good signing for the Niners to keep him, or he should have went elsewhere? We talked about the Colorado Buffaloes, Deion Sanders and company, his son Shador. You know what I mean? And you know, if they're gonna make the playoffs, you know, if they're gonna be most watched, most betted on. You know, we took care of that. We had one free play because Kyle had him a week and a half ahead. I don't do that. I still let him get one off because that's my man. But you know, we don't do that. We do Saturday, Sunday. We do Saturday, Sunday. That's as far as we go. But now he knows. So next week he'll have probably a bunch of Saturdays and Sundays for y'all. I guarantee you that Cal's gonna definitely have some picks for y'all. And last but not least, we did the choose one and why again. You know, we try to mix it up every way on my show, man. We try to give you a little bit of everything. I'm adding flavor. I got a new guy, Mr. Brooklyn, aka Q Box. He's gonna take care of the boxing. You know, Cal can fuck with the MMA. You know, Felix is the baseball guru. Cal can fuck with it. You know, Mark Gilleby fuck with the NBA, the football. You know, and we got a lot of more people that haven't been in a while. Like Noah hasn't been in a while. My female head hasn't been in a while because she had moved to Tokyo. Hopefully she come back. We get her back on the show because she bring a lot of that good shit too. So the moral of the story is we're going to always keep flavor on the show for y'all, and we're going to always mix it up. We're going to always mix it up. It's still going to be an hour show. It's still going to be basically lined up the same way, but we're going to mix up the flavors for y'all. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, TGR Friday. Thank you guys for tuning in the next week. No drinking and driving is the fucking law. I love you motherfuckers. Continue to tune in. Continue to hit the YouTube. Continue to support your man. And I promise y'all, I'm not going to let y'all down, man. Aiyuk Sports. Love y'all.